my Warlord Wednesday fans, and today we're looking at bolt action PanzerGrenadier. I don't know if I got that right, and I don't know if I've used Guten Tag or Guten Tag. Never get that right, who knows. I'm going to have to speak to some of my German friends online and ask them. Okay, so here we are looking at the PanzerGrenadier, and I've got to say it's an impressive box set. You've got 30 multi-pose plastic German infantry and 3 plastic half-tracks. Let's have a look at the box. As we spin this around, there we go. I was expecting stuff on the back, but there isn't. Okay, so we've got a massive amount of stuff in this box, and when I say there's a massive amount, there's a massive amount. The nice thing about the plastics is they're very posable. You can do some amazing stuff, as we've seen before in some of the other vids. We get 30 plastic German hair infantry with bases, 30 plastic SDKFZ 251/1 AUS-C half tracks, background and construction sheets, and water decals. So why don't we have a look at what they look like once they've been put together. Okay guys, I'll see you in a second. Welcome back guys, and here we have our vehicles and our men neatly laid out in front of us. Now Matt's very particular when he comes to setting stuff up because he's even numbered the bases as well. So that's 3, 2 and 1. Fantastic, it's all there for me. Okay, so let's have a look at the vehicles. Okay, so here's these beautiful half tracks. These are of course the workhorses of any infantry along with the trucks. A lot of people prefer I should say the half tracks other than the trucks themselves, because obviously they give you a very amount of supporting armour, and plus there's a nice weapon MMG mounted on the top to cause all sorts of fear amongst the enemy, and there's also one on the back which is pretty cool. Now I do like these. There's all sorts you can do with them. Obviously plastic. Matt said that these came together like a nice bacon sandwich. I don't know what that's about, but it does. Maybe because it's just easy to put together as a food product and a sandwich for eats. So these came together really nicely. He said he didn't have any trouble whatsoever with them, and they were quite fun and exciting. Now he's painted up his troops, so we'll just have a quick look at one of his men, and that's come out really nicely. I'm actually quite worried about playing up against the Germans, to be fair, because they have some really decent kit as well. So it's going to be quite exciting to see, one, how he uses it, two, how the American forces fare up against all this armour that's going to be coming at them, and thirdly, we're building the most amazing board to play this game on. Okay, so there's a varied amount of different troops, different weapons that they've been given. There's lots of Panzerschrecks within these units, as I can see, anti-tank weapons, supporting guns, and some submachine guns as well, and this weapon as well, which I believe is the first real machine gun developed by the Germans. Now I don't know much about this, as I've said many times before, so I'm still learning. So what I've loved about this game so far, it's actually made me read quite a bit up about the Germans and watch loads and loads of well, about the Second World War in general, but also it's made me realise there's some amazing bits and pieces and stories out there, and so it's been quite interesting learning about it. So this is Matt's awesome PanzerGrenadier force. We'll be looking at some of his other bits and pieces as we go along, but this is the first in the German section. So guys, you be good, you be safe, and I'm going to see you next week for another Warlord Wednesday. Take care.